What's going on, Matthew? How are you? Thanks for stopping in already. I appreciate you. Don't forget to smash that like button. I'm doing well. How are you? Hope you're doing good. We'll just wait a little while here and see if we get some more people flowing in here for us. I set my reminder for your live, so I'm super excited to see what you have for us. Awesome, Matthew. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Um, well, the first thing here, like I say, we're going to wait and let a few people get in here, but the first thing we're looking at is the southwestern speckled rattlesnake. We're going to go ahead and do a feeding. What's up, Sue? How are you? Good to see you. Everybody, make sure to smash that like button as you come in. We get them likes in the very beginning. It helps us out tremendously. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. Thanks, Sue. Yeah, the tie-dye ones. The warden's favorite colors is tie-dye, so I got her some tie-dye roses. We saw Bill yesterday, Matthew, but I'm sure we can get Bill out again tonight. Everybody, make sure you're hitting that like button when you come in, please. Your likes make a huge difference when you first get in here. What's up, everyone? Hey, so I'm just giving everybody a little bit of time to get in here before we get moving. As soon as everybody's in, we'll start things up like we normally do. I understand, Matthew. I love Bill too. We'll probably be able to get Bill out today for a little while. Take a look at him for a little bit at least. I don't see why not. We have a few things to do first, but after that, then we will certainly get him out and take a look after him. What is this one's name? This one don't have a name yet, but it's a southwestern speckled rattlesnake. What's going on, Remnant? How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, we maybe we'll get Bertha out because I don't think some people have seen Bertha yet. So that's what we'll do. We'll get Bertha out in a little bit. Hey guys, make sure you smash that like button when you first come in. Hey, thanks for the gift. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. All right, guys. So, anyways, for those of you that's been here before, you know how we do things here. For those of you who haven't, let me explain real quick. But the way we do things is we usually start off saying a short prayer before we start working with these animals, and then we go on to talk a little bit about the animals. And then if we have feeding planned, we end up doing a little bit of feeding, which that's what we're going to do tonight. We are going to do a little bit of feeding, and we are going to talk a lot about the animals, and we'll show several other animals through the night here. So I will go ahead and get started here with the prayer. So you give me just a minute of silence in the chat while I say the prayer, and then we can commence chatting and talking about the snake here. And I will get it in frame a little bit better here in a minute. So, Heavenly Father, I thank you for the beauty and complexity of the natural world. As I study and work with this remarkable animal, please grant me the wisdom, the humility, maybe steady hands and calm spirit. Protect this rattlesnake from harm, protect me from careless error, and let our interaction reflect respect for the life that you've created. And Lord, I also ask that you soften the hearts and open the minds where there is fear of snakes and replace it with understanding. Where there is hatred, please grow respect and help people see that these animals, maybe see these animals not as symbols of danger, but as an essential part of the ecosystems that you've designed. Please inspire us the will to protect, to conserve, and to act as responsible stewards of creation. And may knowledge overcome fear, and may respect lead to care. May everything we do today honor both safety and stewardship. Amen. So guys, I want to take a second to thank everybody for showing up and tell everybody happy Valentine's Day. I appreciate you coming in on such an important day like this and, hanging out with us, taking a look at what we're doing here and everything. And while you're here, if you don't mind, please hit that like button for us. It really helps get it out there to more people. It helps bring people into future streams. It helps us with, the conservation efforts and trying to, bring people's minds, away from fear and hatred for these animals and try to show people that you can peacefully coexist with these creatures. You don't got to be, you don't have to fear in the depth that some people do with these animals. I mean, I am literally inches away from this snake right now, and it wants nothing to do with me. So anyway, guys, what we're looking at here is the southwestern speckled rattlesnake. It's scientifically known as Crotalus mitchellii. It's often misunderstood and feared. This snake represents an extraordinary, example of adaptation, ecological balance, and even evolutionary precision. The southwestern speckled rattlesnake is native to the deserts and the rocky regions of the American Southwest. It's commonly found in areas like southern Nevada, western Arizona, southeastern California, southwestern Utah, and even portions of northwestern Mexico. These snakes thrive in the arid and the semi-arid environments, usually in the rocky canyons and the desert mountain slopes, maybe the lava flows, and even the boulder, strewn hillsides. Their coloration often mirrors the rocks around them. In the areas that are dominated by, the reddish granite, individuals, appear pinkish or rust colored. In the volcanic regions, they may be darker gray or even charcoal and sometimes black. The camouflage is not accidental. It's a survival adaptation that helps them avoid predators and ambush prey. Unlike some rattlesnake species that prefer, the open desert flats, the speckled rattlesnake is really associated with the rocky terrain, because the crevices provide shelter, from predators, insulation from extreme temperatures, and even safe locations for shedding and overwintering. Now, adult southwestern speckled rattlesnakes are usually anywhere between 2.5 to 4 feet in length. They're moderately heavy bodied, but not as thick as some of the larger species like the eastern diamondback. Their more distinguishing feature is their speckled appearance, a pattern of the small scattered flecks overlaying the lighter background like you're seeing here. Um, Give me just a second. I gotta turn this TV down a little. I forgot to turn it down before I got started, and sorry about that, guys. I forgot to turn that damn TV down before I got going here. But their head, as you can see here, they got that triangular shaped head, and they got the heat sensing pitch right there in the front of their nose. I know it's a little bit of a distance. We will get into a closer look here uh, in just a few minutes, but they're members of the pit viper family, and then they got that rattle at the end of the tail there, just like any other rattlesnake. And that rattle is actually composed of interlocking keratin segments. Keratin is the same thing yours and my fingernails are made from, and it really serves as a warning system. And contrary to myth, the number of rattle segments does not reliably indicate the age of the animal, because segments naturally break off over time. Now, I think it's important to say, the speckled rattlesnake is generally considered, less defensive, than some other rattlesnake species. It really relies heavily on its camouflage first. Whenever it's approached, it'll usually remain motionless, and trust in its coloration to keep it hidden. If it's disturbed further, it'll typically, maybe coil up and then rattle as a defensive warning. The snake is primarily crepuscular. What that means is that they're active during dawn and dusk, especially during the hot summer months. But in the cooler seasons, they become more diurnal, basking in the sunlight to regulate their body temperatures. And like most rattlesnakes, it's not interested in pursuing humans. And bites almost always occur whenever the snake is either accidentally stepped on, handled improperly, or even intentionally provoked, or somebody tries to unalive the animal. The speckled rattlesnake is a carnivore. Its diet consists of things like small mammals like mice and rats and ground squirrels, and even occasionally lizards, and on rare occasions, a bird. The juveniles tend to, consume smaller prey like lizards, so transitioning to males as they mature. The snakes play a very crucial role, in the ecosystems. They're both a predator, against the rodent populations, and by controlling the rodents, it indirectly reduces crop damage and spread of rodent-borne diseases. In this way, the rattlesnake contributes, quietly but significantly to the ecosystem stability. The southwestern speckled rattlesnake is ovoviviparous. This means that rather than laying eggs externally, the female retains the eggs inside of her body until they hatch, and she then gives birth to live young. They mate usually in the spring times, or sometimes in late summer. The males may engage in ritual combat known as combat dancing, and that's where two males kind of intertwine with each other and attempt to push the other to the ground. And these contests rarely result in any serious injury, but they determine dominance and mating access. Gestation with these animals after mating occurs. Come on, girl. Come on. Uh, but whew, gestation with these animals, is usually 4 to 6 months. The females usually give birth in the late summer to early fall. So usually somewhere around the end of August to the mid September, and the litter is usually anywhere between 3 and 12 babies. But the litter size can vary depending on the female size and her overall health. The newborn rattlesnakes are fully venomous and equipped, with a small what's called pre-button at the tip of their tail. And after their first shed, they will develop their initial functional segment of the rattle. Uh, unlike mammals, there is no parental care beyond birth with the young rattlesnakes. So the young got to, fend for themselves immediately after birth. The females do not reproduce every year in the wild because reproduction is very energetically expensive to them. They breed only every 2 to 3 years in the wild, especially in the harsher environments where food, availability fluctuates. Now, hey guys, if there's people here that have not done so yet, can you please smash that like button? Please, we really need your likes to get this out to more people, to help bring people into future streams. It really helps us with the conservation efforts, because every other person that gets to see the video, we're able to talk to them and try to get people past their fear and hatred of these animals, and bring them around to, they don't necessarily have to cuddle with them and hug them and love them, but it brings us closer to being able to protect these animals, because a lot of these snake species are in decline, because of humans mainly. And our efforts here at the Virtual Reptarium isn't, it's not money, it's none of that stuff. It's not about clicks and views for fame for me. Otherwise I'd be free handling these animals, putting on some kind of cool show like that for you. I'm here to do education and conservation, and every person that comes in here and takes a few minutes to listen is one step closer, I feel, to being able to protect these native species, or even the species that that come from Africa and Australia and whatever. I think it's very important that we protect all animals. Now, we come to one of the most really scientifically interesting aspects of this species, and that's the venom. The venom of the speckled rattlesnake is primarily hemotoxic. That means that it affects the blood and tissue. However, venom composition can vary regionally. Some populations exhibit, more neurotoxic components, while others are predominantly hemotoxic. This geographic variation is subject of ongoing research, but some of the things that they believe is the different prey items that they eat, require different venom compositions to quickly and effectively, euthanize its prey. Some of the key components of the venom are, like proteolytic enzymes, and what they are is enzymes that break down the tissue. There's other proteins that disrupt blood vessel integrity, the hemotoxins that interfere with clotting, myotoxins that damage the muscle tissue. So the overall effect of envenomation may include pain, swelling, tissue necrosis, maybe some systemic symptoms like nausea or hypertension, or even hypotension. It's really important to emphasize that venom is not designed for humans. It evolved really for subduing prey and initiating digestion. The venom really starts breaking down tissues almost immediately, making it easier for the snake to consume its meal. Modern anti-venom treatments in the United States are effective if they are administered right away or promptly. So with the proper medical care, fatalities from rattlesnake bites are extremely rare. Now, there's several remarkable adaptations that we need to talk about that enable this snake to thrive. One is most important, the heat sensing pits on its face there between its eye and its nostril. It allows them to detect, fluctuations in temperature, down to, like a 10 thousandths of a degree, some ridiculous number. Now, don't quote me on that number, but it is a very, very high number. But they can see, their prey even in complete darkness. They got hinged fangs that fold back against the roof of their mouth whenever they're not in use. And whenever they strike, they sort of swing out like a switchblade, I guess. They got very efficient kidneys that really help conserve water in the desert climates. And then they do a seasonal brumation that allows survival during the colder months. Brumation is basically reptiles' way of hibernating. It's a light form of hibernation. During the winter, the speckled rattlesnakes often gather in communal dens down in the rocky crevices. These dens are used year after year after year, and they've been used for as much as millions of years. So, currently, the speckled rattlesnake is not considered endangered. However, habitat destruction, road mortality, and human persecution pose, localized threats to them. Rattlesnakes are often killed out of fear, yet they rarely seek conflict. So education is the most powerful tool in reducing the unnecessary killings and preventing bites. And that's why I push so hard for y'all to hit the like button, is so, I can talk to as many people as possible. Like I said, I could pick these snakes up with my bare hands and show you a cool show in front of the camera and get all kinds of people that want to watch, just to see me holding a dangerous animal and wondering if I'm going to get bit and stuff. But that's not my goal here at the Virtual Reptarium. My goal is to actually, appeal to people and make people, want to change from being afraid of them or thinking of them as villains like Hollywood has portrayed them for years, and get people to understand that these snakes don't want to hurt you. They don't want to bite you. They're not going to chase you down, and in turn, that can help us, conserve this species before it is too late. Whenever you work with a rattlesnake, or even this species in particular, or, again, any venomous reptile, you got to follow very strict safety protocols. Use your proper, snake hooks and tools, and never handle alone. That's why, if I need to do something with a larger snake or something, I'll say, hang on a minute, and I'll go get my buddy to help me out. I won't pull and lap it out, without somebody else around, things like that. But you really need to keep, a clear escape path, and most of all, avoid complacency. You got to have respect, not fear, and just guide our approach. But as people of faith and science alike, we can recognize that this animal embodies both danger and design. Its venom is potent. Its camouflage is masterful. Its instincts are very precise. Nothing about these snakes is accidental. Working with such a creature requires it reminds us that humans are not masters of nature, but participants within it. And our role is stewardship, understanding the ecosystems and preserving biodiversity and minimizing harm. The speckled rattlesnake is not evil. It is not malicious. It is not, trying to get you. It's a predator fulfilling its ecological role, just as hawks hunt and spiders spin webs. So, guys, I just want to say the southwestern speckled rattlesnake, stands as a symbol of resilience in the harsh landscapes. All the way from the deserts of Arizona to the hills of Nevada. It survives through adaptation and precision and balance. Its reproduction strategy ensures survival, in unpredictable climates, and its venom reflects evolutionary specialization, and its behavior reveals caution rather than aggression. And to study it is to witness the complexity of creation. And to work with it safely is to practice discipline and reverence. And I'm hoping we can continue learning and continue respecting and continue protecting both ourselves and these remarkable creatures that share this world with us. And guys, if there's anybody here that hasn't hit that like button, please hit that like button. We are going to be doing a feeding for this guy here and this girl here, very, very directly here. So if y'all will hit that like button, let's try to get a handful more people in here that can watch the feeding. I do want people to know that the feeding that I'm about to do is going to be a live feeding. I like to make the viewers aware, that I'm doing live feeding when I'm doing a live feeding. That way they don't, get surprised with it. Hey, thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. And guys, as soon as I get the rodent in the tub here for the snake to eat, I will take a look at the comments and I will answer any questions that you may have, or just have some general conversation, whatever you'd like to talk about. If you have questions, if you have things you'd like to tell me about snakes, whatever. And I am, like you, I don't know if you saw the title, but if anybody is interested in purchasing a rodent to feed to a snake, you can do so, and you can pick the family of snake you feed it to. If you want to feed it to a pit viper, we can feed it to a pit viper. If you want to feed it to a normal viper, we can feed it to a normal viper. You want to feed it to a cobra, we can feed it to a cobra. That's up to you. If you want to name it after your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, you're welcome to do that. And we'll say a short little poem as it's eating it or something. Whatever. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, that's available. And it would certainly help us out here because, we have over 200 snakes in our collection here at the Virtual Reptarium. And it is very expensive to feed these animals and to clean their enclosures, so any help is appreciated. But again, I'm not here for money, so if you can't do it, you can't do it. But anyway, guys, so I am going to put a rodent in this tub here, so anybody that is squeamish or don't want to see a live feeding, now is your chance to turn your head. Here we go. I'm not sure if this animal is going to want to eat or not, but we are going to find out. Come here, girl. Hey, come on, girl. Come on. Do you want to eat? Do you want to eat? Come on, do you want to eat? Here. Come on, do you want to eat? Do you want to eat? I may have to just put it in there with her and... I'm just going to sit it in there and we'll see. If she does not eat, I got one that will. We'll go get another snake if it comes down to it. So we will one way or another see a feeding because they don't always eat when you try to offer them food every single time. And if I remember correctly, I fed this snake less than a week ago. So it's to be determined whether she's going to eat or not. I doubt it because she's pretty on the move here. So guys, can you please smash that like button for me? Anybody that has not yet? Custom tailored, I understand what you're saying, but it's very important that, there's people like me out there. Without people like me, you would have no anti-venom. You would have other, life-saving medications not available that rely on these snakes' venom and things. Yeah, guys, it's free to hit that like button. Come on, smash that like button, please. Yeah, I don't think she's going to eat, so I will probably go grab another rattlesnake to feed. We'll give her a couple of minutes to see first, but if not, we will go ahead and pull out another one. I don't know how long it takes. It varies for every snake. This is well, you are pretty much seeing the whole cage, but I mean, I'll back it off further if you want, but yeah, you should be able to see the whole thing there. I can on my end anyway, but I'll still back it off a little bit more. I have her in this tub for feeding here, so there you go. Hopefully that's what you were looking for. Yep, she's not quite hungry. Like I said, she just ate, you know, about a week ago, I think it was, maybe a little under a week ago. So I'm going to go ahead and go grab another snake here that we'll feed that rodent to. Let me put her away, and then I know this boy here will definitely eat. He eats every time I put something in front of him, so let me go ahead and move this. Hey, thank you, JT Tom. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, thank you. JT Tom and Sue Tom are always helping me out. They've helped me since I've started posting content on this channel. They've been here since the very first live stream I've ever done. Very good people. They've been here back when there was nobody but those guys in here watching. Okay. Snip, you stay right in there, Bubba. Hey, Snip, don't tell me you're going in the shed, dude. Don't even tell me you're going in the shed. You're eating, buddy. Okay. So let me go ahead. Now, this guy here, he'll probably strike pretty quickly. Come on, Snitch. Snitch, get in there, buddy. Hey. Hey, bud. Hey. Come on, Snitch. Hey. Snitch, come on. Come on, get down here a minute. Here, look, dude, look. There's a rodent, buddy. Look. Hey. Come on, Snitch. Quit being a dick. There you go. Look, there's a mouse there. Look. There's a mouse. Come on, Bubba. Hey. Come on, get the mouse, dude. Come on, Snitch. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Quit it. Stop it. Why are you being a jerk tonight? There you go. See, now I think he saw the mouse. Maybe. Come on. Come on, Snitch. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing tonight, buddy? Huh? What are you doing tonight? Look, there's a mouse. Look, right there it is, see? He's being a crazy son of a gun tonight, too. Come on, Bubba. Hey. Why are you being nuts tonight, too, dude? What's going on? What is going on, dude? Hey. What is going on with you tonight? Look, dude, there's a mouse here for you. Look, here. Here, you always eat right away. Here, there's a mouse. Look. Come on, bud. Hey, you know. Come on, bud. Come on, Bubba. Hey. Must be a full moon tonight. What the heck? Come on, dude. Look, get that freaking mouse. It's because his eyes are blue. He's going to shed. That's what's going on with him. That's what's going on with him. There you go, bud. Look at that mouse, Snitch. Snitch, look at the mouse. Look, Snitch, look. There you go. There you go. So now that he has struck that mouse, it'll take the mouse a little bit of time, and then he will get it. Yeah, but this guy here is a tangerine albino western diamondback rattlesnake. He has the name Snitch. Actually, JT Tom or Sue named this guy Snitch because anytime I would get anywhere close to his enclosure, Snitch would start rattling and they would know that I was somewhere near his enclosure. And Snitch has been calming down quite a bit until tonight now. Now he has decided to get all amped up again. Yeah, hey, look, I understand, Tree. You know, I get no pleasure in feeding live, but that is the circle of life. You know, the cycle of life. It is what it is. Unfortunately, um, they have to they have to eat, and the rodents need to be kept under control. If we did not keep, you know, if these animals did not eat rodents like this, we would be knee deep in rodents in no time. As I explain quite frequently, just one male and one female rodent and its lineage over 1 year can produce over 20,000 offspring. That is a ridiculous number of rodents. See how he's sort of shaking? Like twitching. He may strike again if it moves. I think he knows the job is done. Normally it goes a little quicker, but he actually hit that mouse in the leg and in the ear, so it did not, you know, get a very deep envenomation. It's still envenomated, obviously, but it's he didn't get it real deep into its body, so it's taken a little longer than normal. I don't like when it does that, but it happens, and it's very unfortunate, but again, they must eat. I'm going to pull up the stream on my phone so I can see y'all's comments and answer any questions. If there's anybody here that has not done so yet, please smash that like button for us. We really need you to hit that like button to help get this stream out there to more people. And it helps bring people into future streams. It helps us in many, many ways with the conservation efforts of rattlesnakes and all snakes, not just rattlesnakes, but you know, one snake that's, you know, really needs some conservation efforts is the timber rattlesnake and the eastern Massasauga rattlesnake. So by y'all hitting that like button, you know, we can reach a lot more people to start building bridges between those that don't like snakes, those that hate snakes, and try to get them to understand these animals are not out there to get you. They're not villains. They don't want to hurt you. They're not going to hurt you. You give them space, they will give you space. You respect them, they will respect you. How can we donate? You can do it through PayPal or through, you know, right through the right here, you know, whatever. I will post. I will pin my PayPal up there or my Cash App up there, but you know, I would prefer Cash App if anybody donates, you know. But either way, that's up to you. Oh shit! I gotta change the account here quick. Let's see. Virtual view channel right here. Okay, bam. Let's get this pinned. Okay, there you go. It is pinned. Can I donate to the Mouse's family? Yeah, if you want to. I have the Mouse's family right here in my breeding rack, so you can send that to the same Cash App if you want to. I'll see to it they get it. I want a snake, but the mouse is just a baby. That is not a baby mouse. That is a full-grown adult mouse. Actually, that mouse's babies are in the tub right here next to me. It does suck sometimes, but how many more mice do I have? I've got a lot of mice. I'm not sure the exact amount of venom he injected, Big Bo. It's different all the time. They took the poor little Tink Tink's gold medal away, talking about he had an unfair advantage. What was the mouse's name? Feed. Your kitten got its first mouse in the basement. Cool. I'm sorry, Nova. I was just telling people, you know, so they didn't think it was a baby mouse. Her babies are not little babies anymore that depend on her. They're what's called weans. Yeah, Elaine, it sucks, but it happens. It's all part of life. What's going on, Matt? Yeah, this snake don't give a damn. He'll eat anything. He'll eat it any direction. Yeah, I don't understand why some people get so, offended either. I'm sorry, but it's part of life. We have to do it. Who we feeding next? I'm not sure. We're just going to pick another one and feed. What is the price for an albino snake? It depends on the species of snake, but this snake right here is a tangerine albino western diamondback rattlesnake, and this snake right here would sell for between $700 and $900 maybe for an adult size like this, proven breeder. Congratulations, Scotty, best mouse trap ever. Thanks, thank you. Why do you keep a killer in my house? I keep many of them in the house, and for conservation efforts, the Slimer, it's very important. These snakes do a lot for you. These snakes save more lives than they take. I do not have a cottonmouth. Can you do another snake versus mouse, but more venomous? I don't know exactly what you're asking. But sure, yeah. You had snakes for 20 years. I've never seen them eating from the rear end. Yeah, Matthew, every now and then some of these snakes will take them right from the rear. A lot of ball pythons and stuff will make sure that they get it from the head first. Gorgeous snake, thank you. Is it albino? Yes, it is a tangerine albino western diamondback. How many venomous snakes do I own in total? I don't know, about 100, a little over maybe. I am located in South Carolina, Grayson. The snakes eat the same thing in the wild, rats, mice, chipmunks, absolutely. That's true, they do save lives, don't they? Absolutely, Slimer. Their venom is used for many, many life-saving medications. Tangerine albino, that sounds like a gay bouncer. Yeah, it kind of does. You're kind of right. That's a stretch, but I get they help with rodents. What do you mean that's a stretch? You're talking about, saving lives? No, it's not a stretch. It's used for blood pressure medications, seizure medications, pain medications, cancer. Their venom is used for lots of things, buddy. The anti-venom that, saves your ass from a snake bite is made using the venom from the actual snake. Damn, extremities folding in the wrong direction. Yeah. Don't forget to name feed Sue. Okay, I will do that. Oh, yeah. Crap. We should have named that Sue right there. Darn it. Hey, that mouse's name was Sue, whoever asked. Do you have a viper? This is a viper. This is a pit viper, but I have some other vipers as well, yes. Snakes are great. We have many black snakes at our place, and while I don't like that they eat our chicken eggs, they are major mice catchers. Absolutely, yes. Yeah, them black rat snakes will steal the chicken eggs all the time. You got a cottonmouth as well, Destry Lawson. Yeah, that's awesome. If by saving lives you mean anti-venom, I don't mean just anti-venom. I mean, medications for several different things. Anticoagulants, there's tons of things made from their venom. Absolutely, Kyle. Seriously, thanks for what you do, not for the faint of heart, yet so valuable. Absolute thank you, Indubious. I think that's how you say it. I can't see it real well. That snake is badass beautiful. Thank you, Matthew. A rat's face can kill a human. It happened to Gene. Absolutely it can. Let's see here. Why do you name the mouses when you're just going to feed them to other snakes? I don't actually name them. What we're talking about is this live stream. I told people if they wanted to name a rodent after one of their ex-girlfriends or boyfriends and feed it to a snake for Valentine's Day, that we could do so. So JT Tom purchased a mouse, to feed to this snake, and he decided to name it Sue after his wife. Why, when they eat the mouse, you don't see it go down the throat? You do. I mean, yeah, you can see it. Like if you were watching when that happened, you can watch his neck right here stretch all the way till it gets down. Like the mouse is right about here right now, and as you see him moving his body right there. That's because he is squishing the mouse the rest of the way down to about right here into his belly. So if there's anybody else that wants to name a rodent after their ex-girlfriends or boyfriends or anything and feed it to a snake, we can certainly do that. And you have the choice whether you want to feed it to a pit viper, a regular viper, or a lapid. A lapid meaning a cobra, a mamba, things like that. Yeah, JT is super romantic, isn't he? How long can it get? This snake could get up to about 6 feet long. This meal reminds me of my last at Denny's. Probably about the same, yeah. Things like that, bub. Things like that. What's the most venomous snake you own? Inland taipans. Snakes are one of the most efficient animals when it comes to digesting what they eat. Break down every part. Absolutely, Kyle. How did you get into keeping venomous snakes? I was addicted to pain pills years ago, and I decided to get off pain pills, and snakes took the place of addiction. When does he shit? In about a week. Do Collins, that's my ex's name, and do a mamba. Well, Big Bo, if you want to donate, $3 or $4 for a rodent, we will do that. That's what I'm doing that for. I'm doing that to try to purchase rodents to feed these guys. Hey guys, if there's anybody here that hasn't hit the like button yet, please smash that like button for us. Exactly, Tom. Traded for another addiction, probably more deadly. Oh yeah, he could eat a double. He could absolutely eat a double. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, we'll give people a couple minutes to decide if they want to feed their ex to the snake or not. And then we'll feed them a double if someone chooses to do so. Yeah, Patrick, they do. They swallow the thing whole. I actually have a photo of a rat snake doing it. I will post it as a short video later tonight so you get to see how it works. Can we go to a different snake now, please? Absolutely, Lindsay. We can go to a different snake now. So let me close this guy up, and I will go grab another snake and see what we can do here. All right, Snitch, I got to get past you, buddy. You're being a little grouchy tonight, so I don't trust you tonight. There we go. I don't trust you right now, okay? There we go. All right. Let me put your lid on. And go get another snake. All right, Snitch. Let's go, Snitch. Okay. The snake that I'm going to do right now is kind of an oddball species. Let's just do one of these numbers. Flip this over. Okay. Let's do that. Let's get this snake out of here real quick. This dude here. Come here, dude. Come here, dude. Here. Come here, dude. What do you want? Let's go get it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Get it. Alright guys, 1 second and I will get back here with the mouse. Okay, so come here, Bubba. Come here, Bubba. Here. Come here. Come on. Come on, Bubba. Come on. Okay. Let me grab a rodent here. Guys, this is a live feeding. So anybody that does not want to see a live feeding, right now is the time to turn your head because we're going to feed. He normally holds on to it, but this time he didn't. Come on, Bubba. Yeah, I'm just going to sit the rodent down a minute. He may not want to eat too. Like some of the snakes are not going to want to eat because I have fed them recently. But this is a Tremorosaurus purpur maculatus. It is also known as a shore pit viper. Hey, thank you for the gems, the gift. Thank you. Dodge Viper, huh? I need to get this guy. Let's give this guy a drink here. Actually, he may want a drink here. You want a drink, Bubba? Hey. Want a drink, Bubba? Here. No drink, little dude? Come here, little mouse. Come here. You want the mouse or not? One last chance. If not, I'm going to get another snake. No, no mouse. No mouse? No. A lot of these guys are going in the shed, so unfortunately, a couple of them ain't going to eat for that reason. Alright, so let me go ahead and go grab another snake, since this guy don't want to eat it. I got somebody that'll most definitely eat it. Yeah, this is not a rattlesnake. This is a shore pit viper. Trimerosaurus purpura maculatus, also known as the mangrove pit viper. These guys come from the mangroves in Indonesia. Let me put his sticks back in his enclosure. Right, yeah. Come here, little dude. Here. Come on, little dude. There you go, little dude. Here. Okay. Let me put him back and go grab another snake here, since he don't want to eat. There we go. Let's do this guy. This guy should eat. I think it's been a little over a week since I fed this guy, so he should eat here. Let's see. Ready? Come here, dude. Here, get your butt up there. Come on. Come on, get your butt up there where we can see you. Come on. Come on. There you go. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going in such a hurry, dude? Huh? Where are you going to? Alright. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Get up here, sir, so we can eat. Ready? Here, sir. Hey, sir. Sir, where are you going? Why are you guys all doing this tonight? What's going on with y'all, huh? Huh? What you doing? What's going on with y'all? What the heck is going on tonight, guys? Is nobody hungry tonight? What's going on? Yeah, he's not interested either. Well, okay. So, let's go get somebody else real quick. What the heck's going on? I got somebody that's going to for sure here. That's enough playing games. Now, I know I said already that I'd get one that wouldn't refuse, and they done refused, but this one, I don't think we'll have any trouble with. Like I say, I think it's because I fed a couple of them already that I think I did, but the more I think about it, the more I remember feeding them. So, let me get this opened up where y'all can see. Okay, let me get the snake rustled up out of the, down in there where we can see her. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. Now you gotta back up out of there. There you go, girl. There you go. Come here. Here, let's go up on here a minute. Come on, let's go on up here. Come on. No, going in there. Going in there. And there we go. Now let me get the camera adjusted. There we go. Okay, let me get my tongs. Grab a rodent. Real quick. Here we go. Come here, little baby. All right, here we go. Can y'all see? Let's see here. Oh yeah, we can see. There we go. Let me try to come over this side and get where I can get a different grip on this rodent here. Come on. Come here, little rodent. There we go. Okay, here we go. Come on, girl. She'll take a second, but then she'll take it. Come on, girl. Come on. Everybody's being a little weird tonight, aren't you? Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Are you not going to do it or what? She's going to get annoyed eventually here. She's going to get annoyed eventually. Nope. Nope, she ain't gonna go for it either, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what the heck. Nobody wants to eat tonight. Nobody's hungry. Let's see if this girl will take it, because this girl here just had babies. So this girl here may go ahead and take it. Let's see here. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Come here, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, look. Look what I got. Hey. Look what I got. Hey, look. Bam. Yeah, she went ahead and did it. There we go. Alright, guys. So, it's going to take me a second to get this enclosure sit down here. Give me just a second. And I will get a better view. Okay, there we go. Let me move this one. I must have just fed that girl too for some reason. Alright. There we go. Let's get you up here in the light. There we go. We get the camera on here for y'all. I apologize. Nobody wanted to eat. But, like I say, this girl just had babies, so she ain't going to refuse any food right now. Alright, there we go. Alright, guys. So now, I will look at the comments and try to answer some questions and comments here. Try to get this thing to quit being blurry. There we go. Okay. Patrick knew that Venom acted fast. Yes, it did. Thank you, Philip, for the gift. Yeah, thanks for the gift. I didn't see it. I was feeding that snake. I'm sorry. Yeah, that one was super fast. Yeah, a lot of these guys ate recently. Thanks for the gift. Thank you, thank you. This is an Atheris squamigera. They are known as a squam or a variable bush viper. What's up, Elaine? I take it you know Damon? No, unless, if you're talking to me, I don't know Damon. I do have a Bushmaster, no Fer-de-Lance, other than the Bushmaster there. Let me put this bush viper away quick. She's not wanting to eat, so we're going to stick her back in here. And then after this girl here, I have another snake that I'll feed that I'm about 99% sure she will eat, because I haven't fed her in a little while. At least a week or a week and a half. Yes, I do have a coral snake. I do not have a, North American coral snake. I have what's called a Kananu Cape coral snake. You've seen a couple of bush vipers in your day and they don't look like that, huh? Pepsi, that's for sure. I do have a few constrictors. I got some ball pythons. If there's anybody here that hadn't hit the like button yet, smash that thumbs up for us, guys. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of cobras. Oh, Paisley's there tonight, Ralph. Awesome. Hi, Paisley. How are you? Thank you for watching again. Was it the same Paisley, Sue? Because that's Ralph's granddaughter, the young one. How big's my Bushmaster? He's probably about 5 feet right now. Awesome, awesome. I hope you enjoy watching the snakes again tonight, Paisley. This snake right here is about 5 years old. Luke is doing good. I will actually, how about we give Luke something to eat? Does she want to watch Luke eat? Okay, well then we will feed Luke. Paisley, let's wait just a little bit and finish letting this girl eat first. As soon as she's done eating, we will feed Luke. Thank you, Elaine. Okay, you've been watching, Ralph. I was wondering, because I said something last night or the night before, said I hope everything was okay, because I haven't seen you. I don't know if you were here for that when I said that or not. Christopher, my favorite snake is a black-phased timber rattlesnake. Okay, cool. Hey, Paisley, what do you want to name Do you want to give the mouse a name that we feed to Luke? They do, for sure, Kyle, for sure. You've been sick with a cold for a week. Oh, good. Well, I hope you're feeling better now, buddy. Okay, you want to name the mouse Bolt. Okay. Then the mouse's name is Bolt, and we will feed Bolt to the snake here in just a couple more minutes, and we will say a little message about Bolt being fed to the snake. Okay, let me go get Luke ready. I'm going to go get Luke ready while this Viper finishes up her mouse. Okay, I've got Mr. Luke ready to go here. So let's change out the towels in this enclosure here. And then we will close this girl up and move her now that she's done. And we will feed this little rattlesnake. His name is Luke. There's a young girl, the man named Ralph, that's in here chatting with us. It's his granddaughter. She enjoys watching all the snakes with us. She's a very young kid. And she named this rattlesnake Luke for us because we needed a name. And now she wants to see Luke eat a mouse named Bolt. So we are going to feed Luke Bolt. Guys, so let me get this big girl back up here out of the way. Okay. There we go. She's back up out of the way. And I will get Luke in the enclosure here. Let me clean my hook off with some alcohol quick. Okay. I've got another tub right here we're going to put Luke in. Right here. And let's grab Luke here. Luke is a western diamondback rattlesnake, scientifically known as Crotalus atrox. Luke is very young. He's about a year old. He's very fast. very, very fast. I will get him in frame on camera a little better here. Give me just a second. Okay. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. So here is Luke, guys. Again, Luke was named by the young girl named Paisley. Ralph is her grandfather. They enjoy watching together. She wants us to show Luke, so I figured we would try to feed Luke at the same time as she gets to see him. Luke usually eats no problem, too, but I've said that a couple of times tonight, and they have sort of did their own thing. But anyway, guys, so right here, this guy's name is Bolt. So Bolt the mouse ran fast and wide, tiny, heart pounding, with nowhere to hide. Luke the rattlesnake, silent and sleek, waited in the shadows, calm and meek. One swift strike beneath the sun, nature's circle swiftly done. Let me zoom out a little if I can here. There we go, so you can see the whole thing. You see how fast that venom is taking effect with Bolt. Bolt is almost done now. He gets them little tremors and then he's done. He will fall over here real directly. And Luke will check his surroundings. Luke will look all around him. He'll make sure he is safe to start eating, because when they are eating, they're very vulnerable. So he'll look all around, make sure it's safe, and then once he's sure it's safe, he will go ahead and start swallowing that little guy. That's very quick. Very quick. Thank you, Tom. Luke Skycrawler. Very quick. Very quick acting venom. Guys, if there's anybody here that hasn't hit that like button yet, please smash that thumbs up for us. And I kind of have a question for everybody that's watching. It looks like there's about 45 people watching right now. If all of you don't mind giving me an answer to this, if I was to start making some long form videos, let's say 10 or 15 minutes long, would y'all put the time into watching those videos? Yep, he's surveying his surroundings right now, making sure he's safe. Sue Tom says she will watch. Awesome. Jennings, okay, cool, thank you. Kellen, thank you. Ralph, Paisley and I would, thank you. Lloyd, thank you. Tom will try. Christopher, yes, alright, good, alright guys, cool. Jesus Aguirre, yeah. Jesus Aguirre, yeah. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, we will certainly start making some long form videos then. The reason I ask, guys, is long form videos is actually what builds the YouTube channel the best. Shorts and live streams get you subscribers and watch hours, but the long form videos is what makes the channel successful. And like I say, my intention here is if I start making a little money on this channel, it will simply go to, feed these animals and purchase more snakes, to show on the channel. Oh yeah, absolutely, Kyle. And I will still do live streams, absolutely. Briar's not there tonight, Ralph. Oh, okay, okay. Well, maybe Briar can watch the replay. This guy here is probably about 20 inches long, maybe 24. I have a yellow anaconda, Christopher. The long form videos will be easier to share. Yeah, yep. Yeah, Briar can choose next time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, Luke is running around an awful lot because I normally feed Luke right inside of his own enclosure, but I didn't do so tonight. That way we were able to see him good, so he feels a little out of his element. So he's going to take a little extra time here. I think, you know, he will still go ahead and eat it. He should. He struck at it, so. But YouTube told you that this channel has been flagged and in review. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that is, Lab Lane. The Titan boa. I think I heard something about it, but I don't know anything really about it. Yeah, Ralph, I think that was somebody just saying some stuff, you know. YouTube wouldn't have told them anything like that anyway, and there's nothing to flag and review this channel about. So, you know, people can report, you know, and then YouTube will look at it, but that's all. You know, they can look at it because I follow the guidelines. It appears to me as it's some lonely guy with 19 subscribers, you know, that don't have anything better to do. His name's James Y. And I'm looking at his channel right now, and he joined in 2021 and has 26,000 views total across this whole channel with 19 subscribers. So, yeah. He's just lonely on Valentine's Day, that's all. Yeah, in dubious, there is actually. Oh Jesus, you know, I would love to get a northern Pacific rattlesnake. I would love to get a Atrox ruber, which is the red diamond rattlesnake. Was the largest rattlesnake 60 million, or the largest snake from 60 million years ago. Okay, yeah, I think I heard something about that, or read something about that one time. That's pretty cool, but I don't know much about them. The most venomous snake in the world is the inland taipan as far as land goes. But when it comes to the water or the sea, you're talking the sea crate is the most venomous in the world. Yep, he ate pretty quick. Maybe because we're getting down there close on time. Or actually, you know what? I'm going to feed the coral cobra. Let me go get the coral cobra here, and we'll feed him now. Because he hasn't eaten yet, and he may eat because he just shed, so we might go to get the coral cobra to eat. Let me put a little bit of water in this dude's cage. Oh, shit. Come on, Bubba. Hey. Hey, it's okay, dude. Hey, it's okay. It's alright, Bubba. Hey. Hey, it's alright, Bubba. Here. Okay, dude. There you go. You're back in your cage. See? See? It's okay. Alright. Let me go grab a coral cobra. Alright guys, so this snake right here is a subspecies of the Aspidolaps lubricus, also known as the Cape coral cobra. This is the Kananu coral cobra. And they're very, very difficult. Little feisty guys. Now these guys here, as far as venom toxicity goes, these guys' venom is as toxic as that of the black mamba. However, they do not have nowhere near the amount of venom as the black mambas, so they're not as dangerous. But toxicity, yes. These guys are called a coral cobra, but they are not really a coral cobra. They are a coral snake. But the reason they're called a coral cobra, I'll show you. Yeah, maybe. Nope, he ain't gonna do it. But they'll stand up kind of like a cobra and hiss, just like a monocled cobra does. But he ain't wanting to put on no display right now. But we're gonna try to feed him. Like I say, he hasn't eaten for me yet, but he just come out of shed. So with any luck, we'll get him to eat. Here, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. Hey. Hey, dude. Hey, dude, look. Look, dude. Hey, look. Yeah. Here. You want to eat? Do you want to eat? Come on. Come on, dude. You want to eat or not? They're such spazzes. Such spazoids. Come on. No, I don't think he wants to eat either. Oh, come on, mouse, here. I'm just going to let it in there for a few. I'm going to take the paper towels away. Yeah, I don't think he's going to end up eating it. I just got this snake probably about 2 weeks ago or so, maybe 3. And he was in shed when I got him, so it's probably going to take him a little bit to adapt before he eats for me and gets comfortable. But I had to offer him some food, or offer her some food actually. It is a female. Oh yeah, it's a very fast moving snake, Kyle. Yeah, I breed some of them. I breed mainly rattlesnakes though, and I do breed the monocled cobras as well. Yeah, he's not gonna eat, so come on, bud. Come on. Hey, here. Nope. Nah, he ain't gonna eat. So anyway, let me adjust the camera here. He's so hard to keep on camera because he cruises around so darn much. Yeah, they do act differently when the weather's changing, Sue. Absolutely. And see, I'm going to show you guys when I put this snake back in this. This is his quarantine enclosure here. Just a small little enclosure. But I'm going to show you how these snakes actually live. Because he'll go immediately when I do this. I'll show you. Let me get this piece of tree branch out of here that I have in there. Okay, so let me sit this down in the tub here. Let me raise up the tripod a little here so y'all can see. Okay. Okay, so when I put this snake in here, come on, you fucking pig. Oops, sorry about the language, guys. Sorry. I just cussed. Okay, so let me get a hold of this guy. Come on, Bubba. Here, come here. Come here, Bubba. Here. Come on, here. Okay, so watch. I put this snake back in its enclosure. There you go. Now it's sitting up like a cobra. So now that it's sat up like a cobra, let me see if it wants to take the rodent now that it's in its own environment here. Let's see. You want it? You want the rodent? No? You don't want the rodent, Bubba? No? Okay. So anyway, guys, let's see if he does what he normally will do. Yeah, Tom, you're right. He hides. But I want you to see, what they're actually, shield nose, coral snakes or shield nose snakes. And they actually have basically an armored plate on their nose, and it allows them to burrow underneath things. And you'll actually see here in just a couple of minutes. I don't know if the light's too bright or what. Let's see here. No, I don't know what he's doing, but here he goes. I think he's going to go for it here. But yeah, there he goes. But this is what these snakes are known for. That's some pretty hefty stuff there. That is cypress mulch. And he's able to, just burrow crazy, like effortlessly right through that stuff. And like if I touch his tail, watch, I'll touch his tail, he'll pull it in, quicker and be gone. That's it. And now that snake is in there like that, that's the last I will see of that snake until I disturb it again. But that's how they react. I have no necessity for these branches I give them, but I just give it to them for extra hiding space. I'm going to give them a bowl of water here. You've never seen that in the wild. They blend right in. Yeah, yeah. Okay. There's a bowl of water. Boom. And now I'll go grab us another snake to feed. You know, honestly, depends on the snake how much water they drink. But, you know, some of them will barely drink any at all. Others will drink a bunch. The monocles drink a shitload. Alright, let me do this. Turn this upside down. Let me get this in line and in order here. And then I'll grab this other snake to show y'all. Because this snake here should eat. I don't want to guarantee anything because I'm striking out here tonight. But, let's see here. Put towel down. Grab my hook. Wipe off my hook. Okay. The hook is wiped. Let me go grab the snake. Take just a second. Hello, pretty girl. Here. This is one of my favorite snakes in my collection right here. Very chill snake. This snake here is always very calm. She's, you know, she's a good feeder. She's just all around, you know, a great snake if you're going to have a snake. Let me get this rodent out here and we'll feed her. Let me back up the camera so you can see good. You ready? Now she bit it, but she let go. Normally she holds on. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to hold on because I don't actually have this thing in a tub, so let me get a hold of it better here. There we go. There we go. There you go, girl. Okay. Okay, now we'll just give that a couple of minutes. Yes, this is another southwestern speckled rattlesnake. If there's anybody here that hasn't done so yet, guys, please smash that like button. Yeah, Ethan, I don't know, buddy. I think unless they scheduled it for it. No, not usually, Mitch. You can just call him Big Dick. She is doing okay today. She still was doing some mouth gaping. She's got me very, very concerned. For you and I as a human, it's a stuffy nose, or a slight cough. But for a snake, they've only got one lung, no diaphragm. They're not able to cough, so they're not able to hack that shit out of their lung. It sucks. Oh yeah, he's got a charming personality, absolutely. Yeah, when they have food in their mouth, they're very very susceptible to predators and stuff. Yeah, I know you're referring to Grande. I'm me. What up? Oh boy. My tooth is feeling great today, actually. Thank you for asking. I never did go get it pulled, but it finally eased up. About 3 days of that crap. Well, thank you on me. I appreciate it. I understand if you can't stay. My number one favorite snake species is the timber rattlesnake, specifically the black phase found in the Northeast. Um, and then my second favorite you're looking at right here. Yeah, Kyle, you do. Yep, you got timber rattlesnakes in Massachusetts. Yes, the black phase that y'all would have up there are my favorites. But yeah, I'm gonna try to make a few long form videos and see if I can get any views on them. I'm still gonna do live streams, but I think we are gonna cut live streams down to 5 days a week instead of 7. Because right now I do all 7 days of the week, but I want to cut them back to 5 days a week. And I'm gonna pick the 2 worst days out of the week and take those days off of lives and do my long forms on those days. Yes, snakes can puke, yes, and they can regurgitate, absolutely. It's not a good thing when it happens. Yeah, they're black in Western New York too, Ralph. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is Paisley still watching with you, Ralph? Ledgeworth State Park. Yeah, yep. That's cool. Yep. I love timber rattlesnakes. My absolute favorite. They are the oldest recognized rattlesnake species on the planet. Here, I'm gonna show Paisley something. Watch your eyes. Look, Paisley. This is my puppy. Her name's Paisley. Same as your name. It's spelled a little bit different. Hers is spelled P-A-I-S-L-E-Y. But, yep, that's her name. She's being a big lazy girl right now. There you go. I wanted to show you my puppy that has the same name as you. No, actually, believe it or not, my pit bull there, when it comes to a snake, if she sees a snake or even hears a snake, she will back up. Like, she will walk backwards as she's watching, you know, to get away. She's very smart when it comes to snakes. Yeah, my daughter named her Paisley when my daughter was very young. She wanted her very, very bad, so I bought her for her, and she named her Paisley, and she had to go to school the next morning, and she was just a little tiny puppy, and Caitlin had to go to school the next morning, and Paisley stayed awake crying and kept her awake all night, and Caitlin got really, really mad at her, and she told me and her stepmom, "You guys are taking care of this dog." So ever since then, my wife, I call her the warden, and myself have been keeping Paisley. And now my daughter's an adult, so Paisley's been around for about 6 or 7 years now. But anyway, guys, this is the white southwestern speckled rattlesnake. These guys are found in a very, very small area of Arizona called Yuma, Arizona. Trying to find them in the wild is about like trying to find chicken teeth because they blend in so well that you just can't see them. But this girl is very, very calm snake. I can, I don't never do it on YouTube, but I could pick her up with my bare hands, and probably be just fine. She's a very well-disciplined snake, very, very docile. Just all-around great animal. Paisley has 2 dogs at home. Wow. You got 2 dogs. Are they big dogs or little dogs? You love animals so much, Paisley. What are you gonna do when you grow up? Are you gonna be a vet, an animal doctor or something? No, come on, girl. Get your butt up here. All right, let me put this girl away here, and I got one more snake to feed, so I gotta pick one more to feed because I have one rodent left. We'll see if we can feed this guy. This is the Massasauga rattlesnake. This one's a desert Massasauga. It's a subspecies of the Massasauga. But let's see if he's willing to eat for us here. A pediatric surgeon. Wow, yeah, that's really cool. Really, really cool. This is kind of a big rodent for this snake, but bam. There was a strike that quick. I don't think he landed it, though. There you go. He landed that one. He landed that one, so. They're very, very potent venom with these guys. Very potent venom. You see, that was a very, very quick... very, very quick. Well, I guess he stood back up now, but... Come on, Bubba. You gotta eat. Everybody's spazzing out tonight. A golden retriever and an Australian shepherd, part Great Pyrenees. Wow. Wow. That's some big dogs. That's some big dogs. Come on, Bubba. Eat your mouse. Eat your mouse. But we're gonna let this guy eat, and depending on how long he takes, you know, and then we're gonna call it a night for tonight. Now tomorrow night we're gonna do things a little bit different. We will still be watching snakes. We will probably feed a couple of snakes. I got to see what has to eat, what don't. And And we are also going to talk about venom. You know, we're going to talk about, you know, the proteins that it's made up of. We're going to talk about anti-venoms, how they're made. It's just going to be a big venom talk tomorrow. So that's going to be our focus tomorrow. That is a tough mouse. That's a very tough mouse. Come on, Bubba. Hey. No, get your butt in there. Hey, come on, mouse. Here. Here, buddy. Eat your mouse. Eat your mouse. Here. Come on. Hey. Hey. Bubba, here. You gotta eat your mouse. Quit being a jerk. Quit being a jerk tonight. Come on. Come on. Quit being a jerk. Stop. Stop being a jerk. Come on. Eat your mouse. Hey. Come on. Hey, stop being a jerk. Come on. Quit being a jerk tonight. Come on, Bubba. Hey. Don't make me put you in a small tub to get you to eat, okay? If I have to put you in a small one to get you to eat, I will. I don't know why everybody's acting up tonight. Everybody's acting up. You're acting a fool tonight, guys. Alright, I'm going to put him in a little bitty enclosure here to get him to eat. Because he's just going to be a nutcase by the looks of things. So, let me go ahead and stick him in here. And then we will watch him eat. Come on, dude. Quit being a nut. Quit being a freaking nut. Okay, come here. Hey, come here. Come on. Come on, get your butt down in there. Come on, get down. Hey. Hey, dude. Hey. No. No, 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 no. There you go. There you go. See? There you go. That's how we're going to do it. And now, let me get the camera over here. And now, I can get the light to not glare on it. We'll be in good shape. Let's see here. Nah, his rattle got pulled off, Ralph. Yeah, his rattle pulled off. And being that he's an older snake, he only sheds once or twice a year, so it's going to take quite some time for his rattle to rejuvenate. Alright, so there's that. We'll leave it like that. We'll give him a few minutes and see if he'll mess with it. I'm sorry, that was Mark that said, that was Kyle that said that. And Ralph, yeah, the markings are exactly the same as the Eastern Massasauga, which you have native in your area, but the coloration is gray on the Eastern Massasauga instead of this brown color. Yes, Sue, he's a very quick rattlesnake. Yep, he's just a snake right now till his rattle grows back. See, these Massasauga rattlesnakes' rattles are very, very small, and they're very, very brittle. Oh no, he won't waste a mouse. Even if I have to just put him in there and, forget about him for the night, the mouse will be gone by morning. Nah, I mean, he's surveying his surroundings, but he's not doing it to get ready to eat or nothing. He's just being a dick. Oh yeah, he certainly got kicked out of the band after losing his rattle. Certainly. It varies, Jay, but typically once a week. Well, I'm going to give him a bowl of water. I'm going to just give him a bowl of water and probably put him away and let him do his thing for the night. He'll have that gone by morning. And then I got one last thing to show. Because some people were here at the start of it. Hey, Bubba. Here, you want some water? Don't be a dick. Here. Here, don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Oh, now all of a sudden you're gonna fucking eat. Now all of a sudden he's gonna eat. I threatened to put him away for the night, so now he's gonna eat. I opened that cage and he said, no, you ain't taking that from me. Ralph, the mice are about $7, well, $6.69 a piece. I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry. Ugh, I gotta watch my mouth. You're going the wrong way, dude. You're going the wrong way. Go the other way. You ain't gonna eat that ass first. Your head's too small. That's a big mouse for you. You're gonna have to go the other way. I'm telling you. I'm trying to talk to you, bro. Try to talk to you. Go the other way. He has a piece of bedding stuck in his mouth now. That's why I tried to feed him in that other tub. So he didn't do exactly what he's doing now. Come on, dude. Let me help you. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now get your frickin' mouse and get it the right way. Here. Get your mouse the right way. Here. Here. Get your mouse the correct way. Come on, you freaking spazoid. Here, I'll tell you what. We're going to do it different. Here, we're going to do this different. Come here. Yeah, go ahead. Climb on out of there a minute. Here. Come on. Hey. Quit being a freaking spaz, bro. What's your deal, homie? What's your deal? Here. Take your mouse. Give me this a second. Yeah. What is your freaking deal, man? What's your deal, bro? Oh, rattle, rattle, rattle. You ain't scaring me. Where'd you go? Okay. Yeah, see? You threw yourself on the floor like a lunatic. Yeah, see? Here. Where you at? Yeah, see? Throw yourself on the floor like a damn lunatic, and now you don't know what to do. Now you don't know what to do. Huh. Here. Get in there and eat that damn mouse now. I got rid of the bedding. Okay? Alright. Alright. chance here. I'm putting the water back in your box again. You're going without bedding for the night. Alright, you're going to do this without bedding for the night. And then you're going to eat that freaking mouse, bro. Hey, no. Hey, get in that freaking cage, bro. Go on. Here, come on. Quit being a jerk and eat your freaking mouse, would you? There it is. Eat your mouse. Eat your mouse. There you go. Oh, you're gonna drink water instead, huh? Alright. I think I have a regarded snake. Yeah, he was out for a minute, Sue. Ralph, I buy them at the pet store. I breed my own, but right now I don't have any. I'm slow right now. All I have is my breeders. Alright, well, anyway, guys, well, you know what? I'll give it another 15 minutes because that'll put me at an exact 2.5 hours. But I don't know what we're going to end up with tonight here. It's not... I don't know. He's being a butthole. So, get in there. Get your butt down. Go on. Get down. Get down. Hey. Get down, dude. Here, come on. Get down. Get your butt. Get your little butt down. Hey. Hey. Get your little freaking butt down. Come on. There you go. There you go. He just struck it again, so get down. Get down. Come on. Get down, you psycho spaz. Come on, man. There. Let's give him a minute to think about it. Yeah, I think there is actually a storm coming in, and I think that's part of what's going on tonight. I didn't know that there was a storm coming in until you asked me if weather changes could make a difference, and I looked it up. he's still chugging water. Yeesh. So that's something we're going to do tomorrow while we talk about the venom and stuff. You know, we're going to go ahead and clean some cages and water everybody and all of that. I do that for fun, Beetlejuice, but I can't do it on camera. YouTube don't like it. The last time I did it, they didn't let me in for a while. But anyway, guys, I've been streaming a couple hours. It's starting to, you know, peter down to, you know, just a handful again here. So I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. And tomorrow we'll get back in here, you know, get the crowd back up for a while. It seems like about 2 hours, you know, they've had enough. So I appreciate those of you, well, I appreciate everybody, and, you know, especially you, those of you that hang around the whole time. So, thank you, Jay, Ralph, Paisley, Tom, Sue, everyone. I can't name everybody anymore like I used to. So, y'all have a good night.